Welcome back to Prince Bikes Update, your go-to spot for the latest and most exciting news from the world of motorcycles. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that's making waves not just for its unique style, but for its rugged capability and reliability. This is the 2025 Honda CT125, also known in some markets as the Trail 125A, a modern classic with a real purpose. Whether you're into daily commuting, off-road adventure, or just a fan of minimalist bikes with character, you'll want to stick around till the end. The CT125 carries forward the soul of the original Honda trail bikes from decades ago. But don't be fooled that this isn't just a retro revival. It's packed with thoughtful engineering and contemporary touches that make it perfectly suited for both urban exploration and rugged backcountry rides. From the moment you see it, you get a sense of Honda's intention: build something practical, but also something that speaks to riders who want fun without too much fuss. Let's start with how it looks. From the front, the bike has a distinctive headlamp mounted high on the forks, with a protective shroud that hints at its off-road ambitions. The round LED headlight offers excellent visibility and looks sharp day or night. Just beneath that, the high-mounted front fender gives it that classic trail bike feel, helping protect the bike's underbody from mud and debris during off-road rides. The indicators are compact, sturdy, and positioned to stay out of harm's way. Moving to the side profile, this is where the CT125's character really shines. The exposed steel frame gives it a raw, utilitarian look. The fuel tank has been neatly integrated with minimal bodywork, giving the bike a lean silhouette. The upswept exhaust pipe, fitted with a heat shield, sits high on the right side of the bike, not only giving it a unique visual identity but also improving water-fording capability. That's right, you can take this bike through shallow streams or rainy roads without a second thought. The seat is a long, flat bench-style unit that provides plenty of space for the rider and a passenger or gear. With the lower seat height and upright handlebars, the ergonomics are spot on for comfort and control. Whether you're seated or standing on the pegs while off-roading, it just feels right. On the left side, the chain and sprocket are partially enclosed, again, a nod to old-school practicality, helping reduce wear from dust and grime. From the back, things stay simple and functional. The tail light is LED, just like the front, and there's a sturdy cargo rack right behind the seat, perfect for tying down your backpack, grocery bags, or even a tent if you're planning an adventure. There's also a guard protecting the rear light cluster and indicators from impact, another clear sign that Honda expects you to take this bike beyond smooth pavement. Now let's talk about the heart of this machine, the engine. The 2025 CT125 comes with the 124.9cc air-cooled, single-cylinder, 4-stroke engine. It produces around 8.8 horsepower and a bit over 11 Nm of torque. Those numbers might not seem big on paper, but in real-world conditions, they're more than enough. Why? Because the bike only weighs about 259 pounds, or roughly 117 kilograms. That lightweight frame, combined with a semi-automatic transmission, makes the CT125 incredibly easy to ride, especially for beginners or those looking for a no-nonsense commuter. The semi-automatic 4-speed gearbox means you still get to shift gears, but without worrying about a clutch. It's a great blend of control and simplicity, ideal for city traffic or trail riding. You just tap through the gears using your foot, and the bike does the rest. Smooth, seamless, and forgiving. What really sets the CT125 apart is its focus on low-speed torque and rideability. The power comes in early, which is perfect for climbing hills, navigating uneven terrain, or carrying loads. And when you're not exploring trails, it's more than capable of handling your daily rides. Whether it's the urban jungle or a weekend ride into the woods, this engine feels eager and dependable. In terms of performance, don't expect to hit triple-digit speeds, this isn't a sport bike, but what you do get is bulletproof reliability, excellent fuel efficiency. We're talking nearly 100 miles per gallon or over 40 km/h in real-world use, and a smooth, controllable ride that inspires confidence. It's a bike that's less about how fast you go and more about how far you can go without worrying. The suspension setup is exactly what you'd expect from a purpose-built trail machine. Up front, there's a set of telescopic forks with enough travel to soak up bumps and potholes with ease. At the rear, you'll find twin shock absorbers that provide good damping even on rough surfaces. Combine that with large 17-inch spoked wheels and semi-knobby tires, and you've got the bike that's surprisingly capable off the beaten path. Braking duties are handled by disc brakes at both ends, with front ABS included. The braking feel is progressive, with just the right amount of bite for safe stopping in both dry and wet conditions. Off-road riders will appreciate the mechanical feel and control these brakes offer. Now, what about features? The 2025 CT125 doesn't come overloaded with tech, but what's there is well thought out. The digital instrument cluster is compact but readable, offering speed, trip meter, fuel gauge, and gear position. There's even an electric starter alongside the kickstart, just in case you want the old-school feel or need a backup in remote areas. And while it may not have Bluetooth or fancy ride modes, the CT125 wins with ruggedness and mechanical simplicity. Pricing is another area where the CT125 really hits the sweet spot. Honda has managed to keep it affordable, especially considering the quality and capability on offer. Depending on your region, you're looking at a price tag of around $4,200 or roughly 3.5 lakh INR. That's a great deal for a bike that's built to last, costs almost nothing to maintain, and delivers genuine off-road capability in a street-legal package. In terms of availability, the 2025 model is already rolling out in major markets, with colors like matte armored green, urban gray, and a classic red option turning heads everywhere. Each of them gives the bike a slightly different vibe: a rugged military, sleek urban, or nostalgic throwback ace, so you can pick one that matches your personality. So what's the final verdict? The 2025 Honda CT125 might just be one of the most practical and fun motorcycles on the market today. It's not trying to be a superbike or a high-tech adventure tourer. Instead, it's a humble, honest machine that lets you rediscover the joy of motorcycling in its purest form. Lightweight, frugal, versatile, and endlessly charming. The CT125 isn't just a bike, it's a lifestyle. A statement that says you ride not just to get somewhere, but to enjoy every mile along the way. If you're looking for a bike that's perfect for city riding, trail adventures, or even just weekend getaways, the CT125 should be right at the top of your list. It's simple, yes, but sometimes simple is exactly what we need. Less distraction, more freedom. That wraps up today's review on the 2025 Honda CT125. Let us know in the comments what you think about this bike, and whether you'd ride one yourself. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to Prince Bike's Update for more in-depth reviews and bike updates just like this. We'll see you in the next one. Ride safe and stay adventurous.